Blast in Vijay Marine Shipyard in Rasaim leaves 6 workers critical. 2 workers were killed and 4 others critically injured after an explosion inside a boat tank at Vijay Marine Shipyard, Rasaim Lutolim, on Friday evening. 7 workers were reportedly inside the vessel during repair work when the blast occurred. The injured were rushed to Goa Medical College and Hospital, Bambolim for treatment. 3 Indians killed, 5 missing in Beira port boat tragedy. At least 3 Indians died and 5 remain missing after a launch boat capsized off Beira port on Friday during a routine crew transfer to a tanker, the Indian High Commission said. 14 Indians were on board, 5 were rescued, 1 hospitalized. The mission is coordinating search efforts and assisting families of the deceased. Taliban alleges Pakistani airstrikes killed 10, including cricketers, after ceasefire extension. Hours after Pakistan and Afghanistan reportedly agreed to extend their 48-hour ceasefire amid talks in Doha, the Taliban accused Pakistani forces of launching airstrikes on Afghan territory, killing at least 10 people. Among the dead were 3 local cricketers, the Afghanistan Cricket Board confirmed, expressing grief over the loss. Tensions remain high along the border. Trump reaffirms India's pullback from Russian oil amid strained US-India trade ties. US President Donald Trump said India has more or less stopped purchasing Russian oil, claiming New Delhi has de-escalated its imports. Speaking alongside Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday, he said India had earlier bought about 38% of its oil from Russia. Antwerp court clears path for Mehul Choksi's extradition to India. The Court of Appeals in Antwerp, Belgium, has rejected fugitive businessman Mehul Choksi's appeal against extradition in the 13,000 crore Punjab National Bank fraud case, the CBI said. Calling it India's first success in the proceedings, officials said Choksi, arrested in April 2025, may appeal before the Belgian Supreme Court within 15 days. His earlier bail pleas were also denied. Mandaram police sees nearly 6 kgs of ganja, arrest 22-year-old. Mandaram police arrest 22-year-old Mohsin Saifi, a native of Uttar Pradesh, for possessing 5.9 kgs of ganja worth 5.93 lakh rupees at Arambol beach parking area. Acting on a tip-off, police seized the narcotics along with a scooter used for transportation. The accused, residing in Morjim, was booked under the NDPS Act. Goa High Court wraps government over repeated service extensions. The Bombay High Court has directed the Goa government and Public Service Commission to frame a mechanism to stop repeated service extensions in the PWD. Calling it a sorry state of affairs, the court said the government should recruit fresh candidates instead of extending tenures, suggesting changes in recruitment rules and qualifications to infuse young talent. Punjab farmer arrested for damaging police vehicle in Panaji. Panaji police arrested a farmer from Punjab for damaging a government Robot 1 vehicle by breaking its rear glass at the police station on Thursday. The accused had earlier been detained for creating a nuisance and damaging another vehicle at the Panaji fish market. Further investigation is underway. Repeat noise violators face ceiling, heavy penalties. Playing loud music beyond 10 pm without authorization will now invite penalties up to 1 lakh rupees, with repeat violators facing closure for 3 months, the Goa State Police Control Board decided. The new SOP, approved on October 7th, outlines strict enforcement of noise rules to curb nighttime disturbances from commercial establishments and event venues. Outcry in Margao as long-time vendors face eviction drive. Outrage erupted among Margaon's traditional flower and vegetable vendors after receiving eviction notices from the municipal council. Several women vendors gathered outside MLA Vijay Sardesai's office seeking his intervention to protect their stalls. The vendors, many operating for decades, alleged that they were being unfairly targeted and urged authorities to safeguard their livelihoods. Fire erupts in Garib Rath Express near Sirhind, 1 injured. A fire broke out in coach G19 of the Amritsar-Saharsa Garib Rath Express near Sirhind railway station, Fatehgarh Sahib, around 7:30 am on Saturday. Passengers were safely evacuated after smoke was noticed and the train was halted using the alarm chain. A 32-year-old woman sustained minor burns and was admitted to Fatehgarh Sahib Civil Hospital. Beijing-Washington eye fresh dialogue as tariff tensions escalate. China has expressed readiness to resume trade negotiations with US as soon as possible, following a video call between Vice Premier He Lifeng and US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. The discussion was described as candid and constructive. The move comes after President Trump threatened 100% tariffs in response to Beijing's expanded rare earth export controls. Goa industry urges government to raise power limits for MSMEs. Goan Indus MSMEs seek 150 kilowatt load cap to cut infrastructure costs. Bodies have urged the government to increase the sanctioned power load for MSMEs units to 150 kilowatt under the low tension 3-phase connections. The move aims to reduce infrastructure costs and align Goa's industrial policy with other states, fostering growth and competitiveness among small and medium enterprises across the state's industrial estates.